Hello my dear students. Today I will discuss about if-else-if ladder statement of Java. The topic name is Conditional Construct in Java, Part 3. The next slide is about if-else-if ladder statement. What is if-else-if statement? It is a multiple branching statement. In if-else-if ladder statement, if condition evaluates to true, then if block is executed. If the condition evaluates to false, then else if block is executed. If all the condition evaluates to false, then it directly executes the else block. It is used to evaluate or to check multiple conditions, but at a time one condition is executed only. Here I want to discuss with you how to use if-else-if ladder statement by example. For example, grade of a student A, B or C based on the percentage marks is calculated by using if-else-if ladder statement. The next slide contains the syntax of if-else-if ladder statement. The syntax of if-else-if ladder statement is: if test expression 1 within parenthesis, after parenthesis statement 1 semicolon, else if test expression 2, this is the condition 2, then statement 2 semicolon, else if test expression 3, then statement 3, else statement n. From this syntax, the students, all of you can understand that if the test expression 1 condition is true, then statement 1 is executed. If test expression 1 is false, then program control search for the next condition. Here the next condition is test expression 2. If it is satisfied, then statement 2 is executed. But if the test expression 2 is false, then test expression 3 is executed. And if the test expression 3 is false, then program control search for the test expression 4. If all the conditions are false, then it directly execute the else statement. Here one example is given. Example: int day number. Day number is an integer type of variable. If day number double equals to 1, double equals to is a relational operator, it gives the equality. If day number double equals to 1, if this condition is true, then system.out println the day is Monday. Else if day number double equals to 2, system.out println the day is Tuesday. If the day number accept as 2, means if second condition satisfied, then the output is the day is Tuesday. Else if day number double equals to 3, then system.out println the day is Wednesday. Same way here total 7 conditions are discussed. From this 7 condition at a time only one condition is satisfied. If all the conditions are false, then directly else statement is executed. So in else statement, the statement is invalid day number because we know 1 week consists of 7 days. The next slide is about a program using if-else-if ladder statement. The question is, a cloth showroom has announced the following festival discounts on the purchase of items based on the total cost of the items purchased. Here, two columns are there. Left side column total cost and right side column discount rate. Less than rupees 2000 discount rate is 5%. Rupees 2001 to rupees 5000 discount rate is 25%. Rupees 5001 to rupees 10,000 the discount rate is 35%. Above rupees 10,000 the discount rate is 50%. Write a program to input the total cost and to compute and display the discount and the amount to be paid by the customer after availing the discount using if-else-if ladder statement. The next slide contains the program. The program is import java.util.asterisk semicolon importing packages public class cloth underscore showroom start curly braces declaring class cloth underscore showroom is the name of the class. Public static void main string args start curly braces defining main function. Scanner SC equals to new scanner system.in within parenthesis. After that semicolon preparing for input int total cost float discount equals to 0.0 f comma amount equals to 0.0 f. Declaring and initializing local variables. The variables that are declared inside the functions are known as local variables. Here, two types of variables are declared, integer type and float type. Float type are initialized by 0.0 f. After point, float data type can contain 6 digits, but I want to fix it after point only 1 digit. So 0.0 f, this way it is initialized. The next statement is system.out println start parenthesis start double quotes input total cost close the double quotes parenthesis semicolon asking for input. Total cost equals to AC dot next in parenthesis open parenthesis close taking input. The next statement is if within parenthesis total cost less than equals to 2000 close the parenthesis. Comparing using relational operator. Less than equals to is a relational operator. If the condition is satisfied, discount equals to total cost asterisk 0.05 f, that is 5 divided by 100. Else if within parenthesis total cost greater than equals to 2001 double ampersand total cost less than equals to 5000 close the parenthesis. Comparing using relational operator as well as logical operator. Double ampersand is a logical operator. Here total cost must be greater than equals to 2001 and less than from 5000. Then the discount will be calculated. If this condition is true, then only discount will be calculated. Discount equals to total cost asterisk 0.25f semicolon. That is 25 by 100. The next slide contains the next part of the program. Else if same way total cost greater than equals to 5001 double ampersand total cost less than equals to 10,000. Close the parenthesis. If the condition is satisfied, discount equals to total cost asterisk 0.35f semicolon. That is 35 by 100. Else discount equals to total cost asterisk 0.50f. That is 50 divided by 100. That is 50%. The next statement is amount equals to total cost minus discount. Here finding discount. System.out println start parenthesis start double quote discount equals to close the double quotes plus discount close parenthesis semicolon. System.out println start parenthesis start double quotes amount payable after availing the discount equals to close the double quotes plus amount parenthesis closed semicolon. Displaying output end of two curly braces end of main end of class. In this program there are 4 conditions have been given according to the user input. Out of 4 conditions only one condition will be satisfied. So the output is input total cost 5,500 discount equals to 1,925. Amount payable after availing the discount equals to 3,575. Students, from the next slide you will learn how to write variable description table of a program. Variable description table contains 3 columns. The heading of first column is variable name. Same way second column is data type or return type and third column is description. Here the first variable is total cost. Data type is int to input and store the total cost. Next, discount. Data type is float to find and store the discount value. The third one is amount. Data type is float. The description is to find and store the payable amount value. Student, in this session I have discussed about if-else ladder statement and how to use if-else ladder statement within program. Hope all of you have understand this part of the chapter very well. That's all for now. Thank you.